one, go!
Yeah! Woohoo! Here we go! I hate the fact that I have all these games and whatnot I want to do reviews, but I can't figure out what I want to do. It sucks.
Hi!
Oh, hi Kirby, how are you today?
Yeah!
That's good to hear. What brings you here in this neck of the woods?
Me!
Oh, I see. So you heard that I needed help figuring out what game to review. Well, that's nice of you.
Uh-huh.
So it's a coincidence that I should probably do a Kirby game? Sounds about right. Especially with all the Kirby games I do own. Well, it's settled then. I will do a review on Kirby's Adventure for the Nintendo. How does that sound?
Nice.
Well then, let's get to it. Hello every creature. So today I'm going to be talking about Kirby's Adventure for the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES for short. So this is the second Kirby game in the series, the first one being Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy, which was released in 1992. Unlike that one, they actually added copy abilities in the Kirby's Adventure, and it actually had more hardware than the Game Boy, so they were able to add more stuff to it. For example, the Game Boy didn't have color, so he showed up as black and white, but with the NES, they were able to have color, and Sakurai actually wanted him to be pink, surprisingly. So that's why our favorite pink puffball is always pink, or has always been pink. In 2002, they remade the game for the Game Boy Advance, and it was called Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland, which made the game look better, and it also added multiplayer support. And then they also re-released the NES version on the Wii, the Wii U Virtual Console, and also on the NES Classic, and they also added it on the Nintendo Switch, part of the Nintendo Online subscription. Though they have two versions, they have the regular and then they have a special version, which I guess is just different because they added different things you're supposed to do or whatnot. But anyways, so like Mario, Kirby is also a side-scrolling game. So in this game, you have to deal with two bad guys pretty much. So you have to deal with King DDD like usual, which he steals the Star Rod from the Fountain of Dreams, and you have to retrieve all the missing parts and put it back together. Once you do that, then you have to deal with Nightmare, which he goes up into space and he tries to give everybody bad dreams, so you have to pretty much defeat him to make sure that nobody gets bad dreams and whatnot. There are 7 worlds with 41 levels that you have to play through. But luckily, throughout the game, there's little mini games you can do to get extra lives and whatnot. And then they also have what's called a museum, where it'll have the different enemies that you can suck up and use their power at any given time, pretty much. That was so funny to me that in every Kirby game, the main way to get life back if an enemy hurts you or whatnot is food. He always has to eat food, which shows he's a little pink fat boy that can eat as much as he wants. But to be honest, the real reason I decided to do this game first, compared to Dreamland or any of the other games, was because this one was the one I played the most. Even though I was born after 93, which this game originally came out, I still happened to enjoy the game a lot, to be honest with you. And it was just really fun. Like, Kirby has always been one of those games, just like Mario, where I'll constantly play it over and over again, and even though the game may be super easy, because it's like easy to pick up and whatnot, it's just one of those games that's really fun. And I've kind of grown to like him. What's funny is I have a lot of the games, like I said in the little skit that I did, but I also have a little plushie of him, and then I also have a little plushie of him that has batteries in him, and he dances. I'll try to see if I can add that in here at the end. That'd be pretty cute. But on a fun note, Hashino Kabi is pretty cool because it means Kirby of the Stars. It's pretty interesting what you can learn about Japan when it comes to how they name things and whatnot. To be honest with this game, just with all the mechanics and whatnot, it's not really that hard of a game, but it's one that I pick up and enjoy over and over and over again. So that being said, for me personally, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. And this isn't trying to be biased or anything because how much I love it and whatnot. It's just more or less of a standard where even though the graphics aren't, stand up to today's standards, it's still a really good game and it's still easy to pick up and the mechanics are easy to understand and everything like that. But anyways, thank you again so much for watching. If you like this content, please subscribe and stay tuned for more. Have a wonderful day.